away. Threw 112 in the third innings, 84 strikeouts, 55 walks. He last threw on the 24th, working out of the bullpen against the Yankees. Threw 2 in the third innings, 2 runs, 2 hits. Faces Hao-Yu Lee to begin things here. Hands over the head into his line. First pitch, it's cut on and missed. We're underway. Pitch, a beautiful night. Buehler working quick. 0-1. This is down and away. 93. First base side of the rubber. Kicks and deals. Cutter just on the outside. 1-2 on Hao-Yu Lee. The pitch. It's up high. 4 knocked home. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball popped in the air. Foul. Winds up and the 2-2 to Lee. Fastball high and tight. 3-2. Full count on Lee to begin the game. 3-2. Lee swings, swats into the air deep towards right. Back to the corner. Mercado to the track at the wall, and it's gone. Solo homer Hao-Yu Lee. It's his 14th of the season. So he goes the other way down the line. And the Mud Hens on the board. They lead 1-0. Here, one batter in. Well, that is certainly an ominous start to Walker Buehler's tenure in the Phillies organization. Of course, this start more about him just ramping the pitch count back up rather than it go homer the other way. First 2 innings, Buehler has been more than content to be aggressive, challenge the zone, see if guys can hit the fastball. First pitch, Lee swings, rolls it on the ground right to the shortstop Castro. He bobbles it and can't recover in time. That'll be an E6. Hit right at him, and Castro just booted it. Little worm burner right at him, stayed down on it, and when he tried to gather it up into his belly, he just lost the handle on it. 1-2 on Mercado, where KD deals, and Oscar off the end of the bat, a ground ball the other way, right to Hao-Yu Lee. He gobbles it up, throws over to first. Hard. Welcome.
That is correct. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, no. Thanks for being a part of this very special night. So when you first got approached about this kind of idea as the new arm of the mound here, Jacob Waguespack.
Business in our corn shed, and I said, have a nice farm market in the town of Rooksville, and sell that from the end of June to the end of September.
Huh, sounds like pretty simple, pretty easy. What do you think it is? Because I imagine most people don't really think about where they get their corn from. Why should they care about where they get their corn from?
You should care, because if you buy from us at Newhart Farms, we pick it fresh every morning.
This pitch to Lee is a towering drive deep to left. Kemp is back to the track. Now he has to backtrack a little coming in. Makes the catch as the wind knocks it down. Scoreless on Tuesday, and then 3 more scoreless here on Saturday. First pitch home to Rojas from Lee. It's grounded out towards second. Hao-Yu Lee gobbles it up, throws over to first. 1 out. Turner here. The pitch. Walton swings, hits a chopper out to second. 3 high hops. Lee there to glove it. Throw over to first. Gets Walton. It's a shame. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball popped up. Shallow center. Slicing towards right center now. Second baseman Lee comes under it. Makes the catch. Is over at first. Lee delivers, and Mercado a high chopper off the plate. Charging it from short cruise. He gloves, flips to second one. Relay to first is late. Kind of shocked that the Mud Hens were able to even get the out at second there. So I thought Rincones was going to be able to beat that, but Cruz got rid of that baseball like a hot potato. So 6-4 on the fielder's choice, and it brings up Rafael Montique. I'm also terrible with this. That third generation now?
So my dad is third. I'm fourth.
Okay.
So and then it was my grandfather. I mean, my dad just did our newsletter, and it's crazy that I myself. It's an awesome family history, and I'm very blessed that I get to be a part of it.
Johnson misses up. Times they are changing. 1-1. Lee checks his swing, pitch up and in. He did not go. Ball 2. So it started as a delivery.
My grandfather, but it was later on, I believe.
On Hao-Yu Lee, Johnson kicks and deals, breaking ball down and away. So he pitches around Lee here, which is certainly a choice to bring up Akil Baddoo with the bases loaded. 1 out. Baddoo 1 for 3 today, puts the batter out in no run counts. Pitch to Kemp, line to second, and Lee diving to his left makes the catch. keeps the Mudheads in front. Toledo had the infield in, Lee able to pick it, one away. How that gets actually scored is, well, I'm not quite sure. Sims, the righty, 6'2", 215, fires home a sweeper on the outside corner. 0-1. Talked with Lucas a little bit more after the interview. He said his sweeper actually has 3 different versions of it. One that's got a little bit more verticality to it. 0-1. Down and away. 1-1. Different pitches. 1-1. Lee fouls it back. 1-2. Lee off the end of the bat. A pop fly. Shallow center. Rojas. Late break coming in, and he makes the catch. Didn't even have to go into a slide. Johan put 1-1 pitch. Mercado pops it up. Right side of the infield. Second baseman Lee just on the rim of the dirt. Makes the catch. And the inning over. So the Pigs lead.